Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about the narcissist and their two faces. The narcissist mask, as a narcissist can put a different persona on depending on who they are trying to impress. They can treat you so well to cover for themselves when they treat you so bad. And when they treat you bad, who they are, when they believe that there's no consequences to their actions, there's no witnesses to their actions, is who they are. When that face comes out where they treat you so well, that is to hide from you who they truly are. The two faces of a narcissist, the admiration-seeking face and the rivalry. The face you see versus the face they hide. The two conflicting realities you end up living around narcissistic people. The first person you meet is the admiration-seeking narcissist, and you live the reality of this time. The admiration face, be it covert or overt, grandiose, victim, somatic or cerebral, as these are more their personality types of having the disorder, who have other disorders like an antisocial personality disorder, as well as the narcissist personality disorder, making the personality types such as the malignant narcissist. Part of the narcissist personality disorder is characteristic traits such as a lack of empathy, envious of others, entitlement, requires excessive attention, a belief they are special, that grandiosity, the arrogance, which we often mistake for confidence, as a narcissist wants to be admired through love or through fear, to feed their own sense of superiority, to feel special, to feel unique, to feel powerful. And to feel powerful, they seek to control. They will throw massive tantrums when these needs are not being met. Most people want to feel special. Most people want to feel loved. Most people like a little bit of certainty within their lives. Deep down, narcissistic people do not trust in others and doubt they can be loved due to various possible reasons. Either trauma in early childhood, which takes them into the fight survival mode, lacking in the development of object consistency, which is formed in the mind around the age of 2 or 3, meaning people can still care about others when there is conflict, distance, disagreement or hurt. Narcissists are lacking this object consistency. They might have never developed the natural attachment systems in early infancy, where they form a bond with their primary caregiver. They might have never developed the level of empathy to truly care for others, or have a very limited understanding of empathy to genuinely care for others. Narcissists know how to use other people's compassion against them, to guilt trip others, to pity play with others. They just don't have the understanding for how other people will feel. They might have had something happen to them, so they remove the empathy for others within themselves. So they can understand how somebody would feel in order to work another person's feelings to their advantage. They just do not care for how the other person would feel. Or solely deep down, as they know they are all about themselves, they believe that others are too. As they destroy others, they think others are out to destroy them, so the kind of get them first mindset. Deep down, most are empty, most feel insecure and worthless, yet they are not brave enough to bring these insecurities and vulnerabilities up and heal these wounds within themselves. As that true inner self is so painful, they long for admiration and external validation from those around them. And while everything is going exactly their way, all will be okay, the admiration face will shine in all its glory. Those who have the disorder often do actually want to feel loved, and they definitely want and need admiration. Why in the beginning they can come on strong. Yet as they don't know who they indeed are within themselves, they mirror others to exploit others. They might choose a target out of desperation to be with someone, to prove that they are the normal one. Also because they see a quality within that person that they admire and they want to exploit. The idolization stage, when we live the reality of their admiration phase, when things seem almost too good to be true, but we've no reason or evidence to perceive the idolization stage as anything other than our dreams coming true. Love bombing is cruel and often calculated manipulation with a narcissist's false promises of the future by mirroring who we are. When someone tricks you into believing they are something that they are not, a narcissist will lavish you with gifts, attention, time, affection, support, emotions, flattery, and grand gestures. They like all your likes. They dislike all your dislikes. They fill you with false dreams. They learn all about you, from your deepest insecurities, your biggest vulnerabilities, to the people you care for the most, because later down the line they are going to use these people against you, because these people are the people you will most passionately defend. A narcissist is going to isolate you from the people you care for. They are going to mirror you. They are going to want the same things as you. They're going to turn into you. They're going to match you like for like, leading you to believe you've met the one, your soulmate, however you view a relationship. Believing you've met someone who wants the same things as you, so you don't want to let them down. All your dreams have come true. And it's all manipulation to feed you a reality that they can never fully deliver, because it's not what they truly are wanting from you. But they're going to hide what they're wanting from you by gaslighting you, by love bombing you. It's easy to spot the red flags when you know what to look for, not so easy when you don't. And believe and trust in others. Believe that others have good intentions. Believe that people are genuine. Believe that people are coming from the same place that you are. Love bombing is used to create feelings of obligation and hope within you. Once the narcissist realizes the target is human and has flaws, and you cannot live up to the excessive demands of admiration that the narcissist requires to keep their true selves hidden and keep their ego stroked, as love cannot sustain them alone, they cannot grasp the idea of mutual acceptance or that others have flaws, that no one is perfect. They can't grasp the idea of compromise, boundaries, respect, communication. They're very tunnel-visioned and only see it their way. While everything is going their way, all seems like it's all right, although it's not, as underneath that admiration face, which is an illusion to sell you your dreams and then deliver your worst nightmares. As a narcissist lacks empathy to truly care, object consistency to truly connect, the very foundations of a relationship with a narcissist is built on a lie of who they sell themselves to be. Also, as love feels unsafe to them, and they often thrive off drama, conflict, and absolute chaos. The narcissist admiration phase is when we live the side of them that we are always striving to get back, and when we do, it's only ever temporary, as it's not who they indeed are. Their admiration phase usually is where they believe they are great, they believe they are special, they believe they are perfect, they believe they know how to handle people, they believe they're in control, they believe they're powerful, they believe they're better than all others, and they're going to do all they can to suck you into that. They don't go straight out and say these things. They instead put on that charismatic charm to draw you in, or the woe is me, so that you feel for them, you empathize with them, you want to help them, as they are treating you so well. You couldn't imagine them doing anything to hurt others. This love bombing phase is your reality at that moment. It might well be an act, an illusion on the narcissist part, baiting you and trapping you into their games. As you cannot see it's an act, to you it's real. It builds you up to living on such a fantastic high, releasing that dopamine, so you both become emotionally and chemically addicted to the narcissist. As a narcissist believes their own greatness, as some can act so confident or play the victim oh so well, they have a magnetic pull to them. Those who don't fully understand a narcissist are charmed and taken in by them, or empathise and want to help and support them, often unwittingly becoming enablers and flying monkeys for them. If you don't know and don't understand, it's effortless to fall for the narcissist love bombing as they swoop in, sweep you off your feet. You're not aware this person is wrong for you until you're in too deep. Then, when reality hits of how toxic they are, it's hard to break free as you've lived the time when they treated you so right. Loving them more will not stop them hurting you. Loving them more will not make them hurt you less. It's who they are. The other person that makes up both sides of the narcissist is their rivalry face. Due to their gaslighting, blame shifting and projection, we don't see this side for what it truly is. When we do, they use many covert manipulative mind games, including passive-aggressive manipulation methods to hide from us what they are doing to us. Those painful silent treatments, the sulks, the intimidation, the invalidation, the triangulation. The rivalry face is often down to the traits of the disorder, such as jealousy and that envy, the lack of empathy, exploiting others to get their own needs met, as they have a belief that they are special and better than others. They have a desire to put others down in order to feel better within themselves. Narcissists are arrogant enough to believe that they are entitled to special attention, and they are preoccupied with their getting their own way, with their own power and success. A narcissist sees all others as rivals to them. With their lack of empathy, their sense of entitlement, narcissists are incredibly envious people. When someone is getting something that the narcissist wants, the narcissistic person considers the target as doing better than them and seeks to destroy the target any way they can. When they are not getting their own way, as they feel entitled, they take this as an in-depth criticism and their tantrums come out to play, slowly breaking down your boundaries. The narcissist triangulation, pity plays, guilt trips, intimidation, invalidation and more. This is usually done slowly over time with the added gaslighting, which is psychological manipulation, making the target lose their own reality, making the target question whether they feel what they feel, whether they saw what they saw, whether they heard what they heard, as a narcissist tries to distract them from the truth by claiming they didn't see what they saw, they didn't hear what they heard, they don't feel what they actually feel, or claiming you feel something that you do not feel. Narcissists seek to take out those they feel are not serving them as they should, not admiring the narcissist as they should. As narcissistic people can feel shame, and they do not like the feelings of shame for the things they do. They blame shift, they project to escape responsibility, often telling that many lies they believe their own reality. The more a narcissist manipulates targets into doing precisely what they want, as they have a need for that dominance and that control, the more the target loses a part of who they are, leaving the target hurt, confused, walking on eggshells around the narcissist and often alone, as the narcissist will have most likely isolated them from all support. Yet when the target does something right, the narcissist will offer those intermittent plays of the nice side to confuse you all the more. The narcissist slowly devalues their targets through put-downs, either covert, "Are you really going to wear that?" to the overt, "You look awful in that." Taking you down bit by bit, criticising where you go, what you do, who you see, how you treat them, how you treat others, what you do wrong. Then, when they need you again, they lift you back up again. You end up so lost and confused as to who they are, who you are, often isolated, so you only have them to go for a reality check, leaving your reality even more confused. The rivalry faces, they believe they're better than all others. They want to see others fail. They need to be the centre of attention. They're looking for everyone to take care of them, and they deserve to have everything their own way. They don't straight out say this. Some do. This often leaves you more confused. A narcissist might also not straight out hit you. Again, some do. and this can leave you more confused. Living with the admiration-seeking face, a narcissist, and their rivalry-seeking face with a narcissist is very confusing. You're in the twilight zone, living in fear, often falling and walking on eggshells to avoid any outbursts if you don't do the right thing by them. You are manipulated from the start, in the middle, and at the end. Even after you break free, they come at you with smear campaigns, false apologies, false promises of change, further manipulation, and further games. Often because of the stress due to the devaluation stage, our body releases cortisol to help handle the stress, moving our emotions into panic and fear. Narcissists rule through either love or fear. Often when their envious face shows, they'll blame, shift, gaslight and project. Then, when they achieve the reaction they wanted from us, their attention-seeking face is back, offering that intermittent reinforcement that it was us who brought out their envious face, and if only we didn't do this, that or the other, all would be okay. And it's never okay. Or if only we do this, because when we do, we get that admiration face. They treat us so well again when we do. This forms not only the emotional trauma bond to them, but also the chemical bond, keeping us attached to them, making the pain of leaving feel worse than the pain of staying, keeping people loyal and trapped to their abusers. As the narcissist has subconsciously trained you to blame yourself for their toxic behaviour, feeling powerless and stuck within the toxic dynamics of that relationship. It's painful, confusing, and causes so many psychological problems within your own mind. To heal, recover and move forward, understand the disorder and what effects it has on you. Learning to understand yourself, learning who you are, your beliefs, your values, your feelings, your human needs, your boundaries, so that those red flags become deal breakers. I shall link into the description the video on the cycle of a narcissistic relationship for more understanding on those. If you are looking for further support and understanding and help overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissist personality disorder, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, then please do subscribe. Go out there and do one thing today that makes you happy. Go out there, create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.